Ladies and gentlemen, it is here, the collaboration video, and I could not be more excited. Stay tuned. Today's collaboration is with none other than, drumroll please, Becky Tregear. Now, I stumbled across Becky's channel just by accident on YouTube. It was just one of my recommended videos, and I'm like, looks interesting. And then I'm like, this is really good. This is really, really good. And so as often as I could, I binged watched all her videos, and I just love her personality. I love the way she comes across in the way that she does art. And she's just one of those genuine personalities that you have to love. So I am thrilled today that we are able to do this collaboration. Now, let's go over the rules of the collaboration. So we were going to do a watercolor painting in size 16 by 20. Now, that's not really something that translates directly to the millimeters and the metric sizes over there, but she just had a big sheet she cut down. I can't wait to see her video. I'm just thrilled. And we get to use core paints since we both have core and we both like them a lot. I love them. And we're supposed to do a winter scene, except here is where we have an exception because my winter, this is like winter in December. So is that really winter in Australia? Not exactly. So I get to do a winter scene for me in December, what it looks like here in Colorado, and she gets to do a winter scene, a December scene, for what it looks like in Australia. So I am so excited to bring this collaboration to you. A few housekeeping items. I don't know if you noticed in yesterday's video, my eyes have been so red and watery. I woke up with them that way yesterday, and they have just maintained this angriness, this angriness. So they just are what they are. You get me like you see me, and that's all right. It's just me, little old me. So a little background on what I chose to paint. I grew up in this place that was absolutely beyond gorgeous. So every morning I could look out my bedroom window and I saw Mount Sopris. Yeah, for like 18 years, 17 years, I guess. And then I went to college. I saw this beautiful mountain every single morning, every time I went to town, every time I drove from town back home, this mountain was there, and it is just amazing. So Mount Sopris is basically what they call an igneous intrusion. So it was formed like 30,000 years ago after the formation of the Rocky Mountains, and it's just this gorgeous, gorgeous mountain structure. Like, you see the pictures, you tell me, do you like it? I love it. So Mount Sopris has been a big part of my life growing up. We also snowmobiled on it my whole growing up years until they closed it to snowmobiles. And so I have been up to the very top snowmobiling. I have been up to Thomas Lakes hiking. I haven't gone all the way up to the top just hiking yet, but I'll do that someday. It's kind of a steep, long hike. My feet get tired. It is what it is. But this mountain means so much to me, and I am so excited to bring this to you because I wanted to do something for this collaboration that was really special to me and that meant something really important. And here we are. As part of our collaboration, we asked each other 5 questions. So I asked her 5 questions, and she sent me over 5 questions that I need to answer for you guys. And I will do that while you see me painting my winter scene. Her first question is, what is the most memorable or most unusual Christmas you've ever had? Well, that one is pretty simple to answer because my Christmases have all been pretty normal, which is pretty cool. However, the most memorable Christmas I've had is when I received a camera. It's just a camera. I don't know why it's so memorable, but we were away from home. We were at my dad's mom's house, my granny's house, and in my stocking was this 110 camera. And I used that thing for years, and I don't know why. Something about opening that camera just sticks in my mind, and I guess that's my most memorable Christmas. I've had a lot of really, really wonderful Christmases. Like, every Christmas has been really awesome. Christmas is also my birthday, and my mom made sure to make that extra special. So I don't know, I've had really great ones, but that one definitely sticks in my mind. I'm glad to say I have not really had an unusual Christmas, thank goodness. So Thanksgivings are a different story, but yeah, Christmas is pretty normal. The second question she asked is, what is the best art subscription box you've ever opened? So what supplies came in it and so on. Okay, This one's fun. Ironically, the answer to this one is not one that I am currently subscribed to. In fact, it's a box that I have never been subscribed to. So once in a while, when other companies have sales on their subscription boxes, I will buy them because I can't help myself. And I did receive a Sketchbox water media box. I'll link that up in the corner for you guys so you can see that. And it's my favorite. Is that bad to say? But I love watercolor. I love anything water-based. And this box was, oh my gosh, chock full of water-based media. And it made my day. All right, so that's one I don't subscribe to. But if I have to pick one from the ones that I subscribe to, for the Smart Art box, it would definitely be the Brush Show box. Yeah. When I received that box for the first time a few years ago and I played with it, I was totally in love. I'll link that for you as well. I think that's over here actually. I pointed the wrong place, but that's okay. Anyway, I was totally in love with Brush Show and I went and bought the whole complete starter set and it came with the book and everything and I still love it to this day. So I only did one video about Brush Show on my channel so far, but again, I've already linked that for you so you get to see that. So that's for Smart Art box. That's my favorite Smart Art box. And it's hard to say like favorite because I received so many good things, but that's definitely one that stands out in my mind. For palette fill packs, there are a lot. Palette fill packs have been really good, just like Smart Art. And there's one that I actually haven't finished that's over there in my drawers that I actually really love. And I think because it's so cool and it's so exciting, like it's one of those that I'm afraid to do. I'm nervous about it and I'll get to it eventually. So I can't say yet if that's my favorite, but there's supplies in there that act really spontaneously and I really like that. However, of the videos that I've already done on my channel, the boxes that I've opened, I would have to say the palette fill packs where I received the Van Gogh watercolor set has definitely been one of my favorites. And that's because I love watercolor and water-based media, so pretty simple there. Anything with watercolor is really going to get me, with the exception of those watercolor inks. Yeah, I didn't like those very well. Her third question, what was your favorite art supply in 2020? And what was your least liked art supply? So again, you think like, oh, this will be really hard. I've received so many good art supplies and there's so many art supplies that I absolutely love. I love my core watercolor paints. I love all kinds of things. But every time I think of this question and the answer to it, this pops into my mind right here. Isn't that silly? Like, I don't know if it's silly or not. This is the Kuretaki Gansai Tambi portable watercolor paint set. And it's just so cute. I have used it many times on my channel, so you'll see videos. If I run out of links that I can do in the corner, I'll put them in the description box for you. So these are the swatches I made for the watercolor set there, and it's sturdy. I use it, so there it is in all its glory. And it came with this water brush, it came with this little liner, and it has, what is this? I think 14 paints in it, and I don't know, every time I use it, I like it. Every time I think about it, it makes me happy. And I think part of it is that the palette is so darn sturdy and so useful. It has all the mixing space and the paints are just fun. So they are a little bit more opaque, maybe more like gouache, but they're not gouache. They're, I don't know. There's people in the comments of my videos on this set that have told me exactly what they are and how they work. So definitely go check out those comments because they're awesome. So this is my favorite supply. Isn't that funny? It is what it is. So I have two least favorite art supplies, and you can probably guess one from yesterday's video. It's the scratch board. I don't know, there's something about like scratching it and it doesn't work for me. I love seeing other people do it and I love seeing what people create, but I don't like it. And the other supply that's probably right up there with scratchboard would be chalk pastels. I did do a video about that. It was a palette fill packs and I did a really cute little illustration that I still absolutely love to this day, and I will link that again for you too. And as far as the pastels, yeah, I got rid of those. I don't like them. I don't like chalk pastels. I ran across some more later and I got rid of those too. And that's okay. I've kept my oil pastels, however, because I did kind of enjoy those. Her fourth question is, what is the most important lesson you've learned from making YouTube videos? Wow, okay. There are so many things I have learned from making YouTube videos things about editing and videoing and all of this that you probably wouldn't even think of. Lighting, oh, cameras, it's kind of crazy. But I think the most important lesson is because I was actually watching a few of my old YouTube videos today while I was procrastinating doing my painting for this video because I was scared and nervous. Anyway, one of the things is that I have to portray myself as way more upbeat than I normally think about. So I have to smile and laugh and all of that stuff. And it's stuff that I always thought I was doing. But when I watched those old videos today, oh my goodness, I'm like, are you even happy in these videos? And it's funny because when I was recording them, I'm like, yeah, I have a good tone of voice and I'm happy and this is good. And I wasn't unhappy, I was happy. But some of those videos, they sound like I'm not happy. So I'm definitely working on smiling more in my voiceovers and just making sure that really comes across, like what I'm actually feeling inside, you guys can see and hear and feel. So working on that. Tell me how I'm doing. And I think that's one of the most important lessons is, you know, people don't want somebody that's sad and depressed, and I never was, but some of my videos kind of sound like that. And it's like, whoa, wow, that's weird. So yeah, need to be upbeat and positive because that's how I'm actually feeling when I make these videos. And I just want that to come across to you guys. Okay, fun question for the end is, what is your favorite Christmas song? Now this is really hard because I love lots of Christmas songs. I love the Christmas season. Christmas songs make me really happy. So there's a couple that really stand out in my mind. Again, you know, when you have somebody ask you a question, things keep popping into your brain, and those are usually the answers that you need to put out because they're usually the ones that are like the most prevalent. So first, there's two songs because I couldn't really choose between them. I guess if I had to choose, I'd choose the second one. But the first song is, I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go, or we go. Yeah, I'm not a singer, but hopefully you know the song I'm talking about. It's just happy, and I love it when people put their Christmas lights up, and the whole song just makes me feel happy. The second one is, oh, this one is so fun. Yeah, this is probably definitely my favorite, is Up on the Housetop or Up on the Rooftop. So up on the rooftop, reindeer paws, out jumps dear old Santa Claus, up to the chimney with lots of toys. I don't know. Bringing lots of joy to the girls and boys. That's probably not at all the words, but me singing on camera makes me very nervous, so that's what you get. I'm sure you know the song I mean, and if you'd like to play it for yourself, you should probably do that so you can just erase what I just sung to you. This was a really fun collaboration. I am probably, as we speak, watching Becky's video right now, and I'm so excited to see it. Everything about her videos makes me happy, and I love that she has started a YouTube channel so she can bring her joy of art to all of us. So the painting I did today, I have dreamed about doing this way for years and years. Just an abstract, beautiful, gorgeous painting of Mount Sopris in all these bright colors. It reminds me very much of the painting I did of my golden retriever, and I just really like the way it looks. I also texted the picture of it to my husband. I'm like, hey, do you know what mountain this is? And he's like, did you hit your head? Yeah, I know what mountain this is. I'm like, oh, good. It actually looks like the mountain it's supposed to. I asked my son, and he's like, no, I don't have a clue. Well, he didn't really grow up there. We kind of moved away from that when he was still, well, I guess he was like 14. What the heck? He doesn't know the mountain. Go figure. Kids these days, I swear. But anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this abstract version of my Mount Sopris. I love it. I don't get to see it every day, but when I did move back from college, we moved to a place where I could see the top third of it again for 15 years. So all in all, I got to stare at this mountain for like 35, 36, 30, I don't even know. How old am I? So I got to stare at this mountain for like 38 years every single day. Yeah, how lucky am I? I'm very, very grateful. Becky, thank you for the collaboration. This was really fun. I'm so glad that I got to do a big painting again. I was a little out of practice for big paintings, and yeah, that's why I was nervous, and I think it turned out well, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this collaboration. Definitely check out the description box below and watch her video, and subscribe to her channel if you aren't already, because she will bring you joy. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Few housekeeping items. For my painting, I'm just thrilled. Okay, great. Now the big dog's walking.